Hello, George Barkley here again, and welcome back to my series on Enterprise 2.0 and basically how to create a truly social business. What I want to cover in this video is why people adopt the Enterprise 2.0 strategy, why do they go through the effort of implementing it. Try to make it as brief as possible, give you some highlights, and so let's go ahead and get started. Typically, businesses today are faced with a variety of different issues. One of those is employee retention, how to keep employees within your business or on your business, because it does take a lot of money to hire new, to bring them in, and to get them trained and contributing to the overall business strategy and objective. Employee onboarding. As soon as a new employee comes on, imagine if your business is socially networked and you have the collaborative tools available to that new employee. Once connected, they have a better feel for what's going on, the culture, participation. They can actually start participating right off the bat. Another area of concern now that it's being reported that 44% of the employees today are looking to change jobs, not because of money, which I find quite fascinating, but because they don't feel they're contributing, or they don't feel they offer value to their managers. Their managers don't perceive, or they perceive their managers don't see the value that they actually offer. Retention. Keeping those employees on board, and you do that by creating a more inclusive culture. If you're a bank and you have branches scattered all throughout a given region, it connects those people to the corporate office, and allowing them to know what's going on, to collaborate, to be part of the team. Another area is locating information, just simply finding information. Today, in the public side of the world, if we need to locate anything, we basically go to Google and Google or Bing, and it brings back results, and we can selectively pull or identify what we feel is important enough to answer the question that we pose. What do we do in our business to do that? Do we have a people search? And that's what Collaboration Enterprise 2.0 brings to the table, is this people search. And you're connected with your colleagues, you're sharing information on your internal blogs and wikis and social networking. And so transferring of information, transferring of knowledge from one employee to another is a lot faster. Creating an inclusive culture, again, bringing everyone together so that everyone understands what's going on, and they see they're part of the team, they're part of the conversation. They can participate, they can just observe, but again, it creates that more inclusive culture. Travel cost. If your employees are traveling to the corporate office or wherever you hold these monthly, quarterly, weekly status meetings on projects, things of that nature, you can reduce that travel cost by implementing an Enterprise 2.0 strategy through online conferencing, networking, social networking, those types of tools, blogs, wikis that allow people to share, again, the content, participate in these virtual meetings, or where the information is and how these people come together. So there was a study, and I'm looking at my notes, there was a study by the Aberdeen group last year in 2010 that says that an E2O company, as compared to a non-E2O company, someone who hasn't implemented the strategy, or if they did, it was more of a IT initiative, and so they just installed software and it just sat there. But what they discovered was that in several of these instances, or actually a majority of these 300 companies that they studied, 11 hours was required for an E2O company to put together a response team for a key business threat. So 11 hours it took for these Enterprise 2.0 type of companies to put together this response team to solve that problem of, let's say, a business threat of some type. On average, industry average is 113 hours. So you can see 11 hours for an E2O company, 113 for a non-E2O company. That's pretty substantial. companies or an E2O company to complete a key strategic project took on average 5 months. For a non-E2O company, 8 months. Again, that's a 3-month saving. So again, you can relate that to cost of people, employees, resources, and all the other components that make that up. E2O companies, the Aberdeen Group says, saw a 36% decrease in time to enact key business change based on customer feedback. So a 36% savings. The industry average of non-E2O companies was only 17% change. So there's a lot of reasons to implement an E2O strategy. Again, it's not just an IT initiative because of the social networking or the collaborative tools. It is a complete corporate enterprise initiative. So I'll see you on the next video, and I appreciate you listening.